Stop the violence. After several homicides and an uptick in break-ins, leaders throughout Kent County are getting behind an initiative now called Cure Violence to Prevent Crime. Today, Grand Rapids Police, the Kent County Sheriff's Office, faith leaders, and city commissioners spoke about this issue. And News 8's Whitney Burney was there. She joins us now with how they say it will work. Whitney?
Well, Sue, city and county leaders say Cure Violence has been discussed for several years, but the resources were never there to implement it. They say since the start of the pandemic, they've seen an uptick in violent crime and break-ins, and it's the reason they're now hoping to use COVID-19 relief funds to try something new. As the pandemic shuts down ways of life, city and county leaders believe it's also the reason we're seeing more devastating headlines.
We're losing what's going on with our youth. Our youth in this community and the kids and the mental health impacts this is having on our youth. And I think, quite frankly, the spike in crime is tied to that.
Kent County prosecutor Chris Becker says his office charged 12 people with 72 crimes connected to several recent cell phone store break-ins in our area. This is the city of Grand Rapids faces one of the deadliest years in recent history, counting 22 homicides so far, 12 of which have happened during the pandemic.
And I believe COVID really heightened what has been occurring in the city of Grand Rapids, but not just here, regionally, statewide, and across the nation.
The city now announcing their plan to back the Cure Violence initiative, an evidence-based crime prevention strategy being used in cities like Philadelphia and Baltimore.
But the only real resolution to the issues we have going on right now in our Kent County community is to help these young people find productive, constructive things to do and find hope for their own future so that they don't put themselves at risk.
City leaders say they're hoping to use money allocated to the area through the CARES Act, which is a COVID relief bill.
There has been a concerted effort for years now to bring Cure Violence to Grand Rapids. I will say that it has been something that has been overly discussed, probably ad nauseum. And I think that now actually serves as probably the most opportune time, if ever there was one.
They say if they don't act now, things may continue to get worse.
We're going to have to allocate resources directly into the lives of these young men and women, creating neighborhood jobs. We've overinvested in real estate development, infrastructure development, and now we're paying the price. Mayhem is the harvest of neglect.
Now tonight, local leaders say they're hoping to roll out programs associated with the Cure Violence initiative by the end of the year. They are still determining exactly what those programs will look like. Live here in studio control, Whitney Burney, News 8.